I'd like to introduce to you the new Pacific Automotive Industries strut spring compressor, the SPC 150. As you can see, it's portable. It's got some beautiful neoprene wheels, some rubber toe stops on the end. It'll stay where you put it. However, it's a bit of a brute. It weighs 180 pounds. You really don't want to be shoving it around the shop all day. This is an air over hydraulic strut spring compressor, and it is capable of 2,000 pounds of pressure. It's really recommended to use it between 200 and 550 pounds, but it can certainly get the job done. The SPC 150 comes standard with 4 accessories. There are 3 horseshoes. There's a 9-inch horseshoe, a 7-inch horseshoe, and the 5-inch horseshoe. It also comes with a universal mount for those oddballs that won't fit in the horseshoe. With the 4 accessories, it can work on anything from the tightest strut spring up to a late model Camry or Honda. Let's see how it works. What I'd like to do is I'd like to start with a very tight spring. So we're going to take the fixture and we'll put it in the mount. Just takes a couple of drift pins. We then take this and we position it for the height and drift pin there. We get the 5-inch horseshoe, we put it in place, and we secure it with a set pin. There we are. And we're ready to go. So we're going to take this strut and mount it. It's a little tight. There we are. We'll roll it up to the correct height. We are. We'll get the fingers so they are approximately 180 degrees apart, and we take this finger pedal and we'll start to get this down. All right, now we've got it secure and everything's fine. Normally what I do is shut this just for safety's sake, but I'd like you to see it, so I'm going to open up the doors here and you can take a look. We're all secure, we got a nice straight, and you're done. Not much to it. The strut's actually going to come out. You loosen this, take off that, and the strut comes out the bottom. Normally, I take a new one. I don't have one, don't need it for an example, so then we'll just take it, put it back in, tighten it up, and let the spring up. And we're done. Bring it down so we got some room. And out. Nothing to it. Next, I'd like to try the 9-inch horseshoe. And for that, I've got a 2014 Mustang, which is a little bit larger. Get it in. Arms at the right height there. So now we're here and we're ready to compress the spring. Watching this. And there we go. Normally we'd take a new one again, replace it, but I don't have one, don't need it for demonstration purposes, so we'll put it back in. Nothing to it. Finally, what I'd like to do is I'd like to use the universal mount. I have a Camry, and the springs are very wide on this Camry, and they really just, in the horseshoe they work, but they're kind of a pain. So we'll mount it in this universal mount. You just have a couple of drift pins here, go in, and away it is. We'll put it in. Takes just a moment. At this point, Fingers are 180 degrees apart. We're ready for a nice straight compression, and the arms are actually at the proper height. Should go well. Let's give it a shot. With a universal mount, we do have to remove the top hat, release the spring, and away we go. That's one big spring. So we'll put this back into place. You get the fingers here properly. Get the arms out. And away we go. Not quite as easy as the horseshoes, but certainly easy enough to make it worth your time. So there you have it, the SPC 150 spring compressor from Pacific Automotive Industries. I think you'll find it to be an invaluable tool for any workshop.